Good evening. I'm Jim Kiefer. I'm your child's functional academic teacher. And we're going to review tonight a little bit about what a normal day looks like and what your student's going to be doing in our class. Um, Again, my name is Mr. Kiefer. We have two instructional assistants in this classroom, Mrs. Alfieri and Miss Rumens. So the three of us is who are going to be with your students, typically on most of the days that they're here. If you look behind me, you can see what our typical day looks like. So A1 days, pretty much everything's the same between A day and B day. Where it changes is when we get to A3 and B3. That is on A days, we do science. On B days, we do history. And then on A days, on A4, that is their elective block. And on B4, we'll be doing life skills on fourth block on B days. Um, for some of the students on block one on B days, they are also going out for PE on those days for half the period. So every B day, they go out for PE. So in here, on a typical day, first thing we're going to be doing math. We have worked on telling time. We just finished that up today, and we're going to be moving towards money. During reading, we're doing a lot of um, news to you stories, and we're doing stuff with reading comprehension to see, what they read and what we read as a class, how much of that information they're retaining, and they're able to tell me about it. In science, we're working on the five senses, and history, we're doing a unit on Jamestown right now. In our life skills class, we spent a lot of time on proper hand washing here, given all the COVID restrictions that we have. So we spent a lot of time on hand washing. We did a quiz on that last week, and we're also working on accepting feedback, accepting constructive criticism. Um, some of our students during their electives, three of them go to keyboarding and one goes to theater on A4 days. So that's pretty much what our daily schedule looks like. For the year, we're just going to do a lot of different, functional math stuff, functional reading, reading comprehension. We're going to do some stuff with grammar and things like that. A lot for science and social studies, it's just going to be things that I feel will keep their interest and also will help them, hit some of those basic science and history concepts as well. In life skills, we'll be doing a lot of accepting feedback. We'll work on some personal hygiene type things. We also will be starting to look at the world of employment because those of the students that are 14 or going to be 14 this year, they have to now have a transition goal in their IEP. So we will be looking at transition, interest surveys of what types of things, jobs they might be interested in, and start thinking, even though it seems long ways away, it will be here before you know it when, in terms of transitioning out of school. So we'll have to start that process once they turn 14. So we're going to work that into life skills as well. Some of them also have related services, so occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech, and those types of things. So those are embedded throughout the week to meet those hours as well. So I'm looking forward to having a wonderful school year. I'm looking forward to working with you guys as a family, and we can work with one another to help them our students to be as successful as possible. If you have any questions at all, reach out to me. Email is the best way to reach me at jkiefer@hcps.us. I'm usually have my email up all day long when I'm teaching, and I check it periodically throughout the day. So if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to reach out. And again, I look forward to working with you and your student during the upcoming school year. Have a wonderful evening.